Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday and it is another week of school lunches. So the kids have the exact same thing today. Now, if you watched my grocery haul from Sunday, I'll link it up here in the card so you can go see it. But I talk about these wraps and exactly what's in it, and I show all the ingredients and stuff. But there is peanut butter, some oats, a tiny drizzle of honey, some chia seeds, and half a banana all rolled up. And then I just put a little pick into each one just to help make sure it stays together. And then they each have a hard-boiled egg. Lacey's is supposed to look like a bunny. And then Connor's was supposed to look like a star. It didn't come out as well, but I used the same egg molds as I had last week. Then this is just one of those Dips granola bars that I just cut in half and fit in there. Then they each have a little medley again of vegetables. So there's some carrots, broccoli, and one tomato. And then these little Sistema containers have ranch in them. And then they have a juice box as well. And then up here is their note and their napkin. So when this is closed, the wrap will kind of be upside down, but this is how these look, these Sistema cubes. There we go. So it's all separated, and then they have their napkin and their note. So this is what it'll look like when they pull it out of their lunchbox. And then they just open this like I had it before. There's their wrap, and then you open this part here, and then they have access to everything else. So that is their lunch today for Monday, and we will see you guys after school. Alrighty guys, the kids are home. I already kind of know how they did. Lacey did not really enjoy her wrap that much. She said the banana was really gross because it was mushy. But she ate everything else, so that's good. Connor, though, said that he loved his wrap, but he didn't finish his veggies. So that's really wet.
I got too focused on the wrap because it was really good.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you liked your wrap. So he didn't eat his treat because he didn't eat his vegetables. So you can eat all of this right now for your snack.
Not the tomato.
Not the tomato. You can eat the broccoli, okay?
And
what?
Can I start the chocolate even though I don't eat the tomato?
Yes, after you eat the broccoli. All right, we will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday. Now, yesterday I forgot that I had signed up the kids for hot lunch, so they had orange chicken with rice, which Lacey loves because it reminds her of Panda Express. Then they had celery and oranges or peaches. One of those two. Oranges. Okay. So today they have a Lunchable, like a DIY Lunchable. Lacey has 6 and Connor has 5. So that is just ham rolled up on some little picks. She has a heart and a unicorn. Connor has 2 dinosaurs. This is cheddar cheese just punched out with one of my little cutters to make it look like a little flower. So this right here, excuse all the cheese in there. So just that, just to make it look cute. They have just regular Ritz crackers. They have carrots. Up here in their little Sistema sauce containers is ranch. They each have a cup of mandarin oranges and one of these Chewy Dips granola bars. They do have their napkin and their note in the top part, and this is applesauce. Unfortunately, I have no idea what kind of container this is, but it is leak proof. I've used this before for yogurt and stuff, so I know that's not going to spill out. Don't steal your oranges. There's more in the fridge. Their spoon I'm going to have to put in a separate area because it doesn't fit up here because this is too high. And then they've got a Kool-Aid jammer today, strawberry kiwi. And once I move this is all upside down, well, except for the granola bar. So that way when I flip it over, it's flat like this. And then their note is right here with their napkin.
That's not a note. That's actually a joke. I tried to read it the last
Lunch
time.
notes from me. It still says lunch note, but one is a joke and one is a fun fact or whatever. So that is what is in their little Sistema cube today. And we will see you guys after school.
Yay!
Alrighty guys, the kids are home from school. I think they ate everything. They didn't tell me much in the car. This is Lacey's, by the way. So everything is gone. This is empty up here too. And Connor has his applesauce thing. Oh wait, where's her? Oh, I thought her container was missing. Just kidding. I think that's empty. Oh yeah, it's all gone. Cool. So they both ate everything, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday. I already have everything in the kids' lunch boxes because I'm going to show you how I fit everything in here. So today I'm actually sending them with their thermos. So Connor has this Batman one. It's the Funtainer brand. Lacey has a frozen one. So in both of their thermoses, sorry, I had to cough for a second. In their thermoses is actually just leftover pasta. It just had ground beef, macaroni, noodles, and I don't remember what the sauce was. But in order to keep the food hot, if you guys have not used a thermos before, you need to preheat the thermos. So put boiling water in the thermos with the lid closed, fill it almost all the way to the top. Leave it in there for at least 10 to 15 minutes, and then heat up your food. Depending on what you're sending, dump out the water. You might need to wipe it out, you might not. But for the pasta or like macaroni and cheese, I just dump out the water and then I put the hot food in and put the lid on right away. The kids have never complained about having cold food whenever I have sent them with their thermos, and I prep it the same way every single time. They do each have a fork down here as well with their napkin and their lunch note, so they can get into the thermos to be able to eat. This Sistema container is new for us. We got it at Walmart the other day. But I just put some little silicone cupcake liners down there to help divide it. But they have celery, apples, and then in here is like a little dipping section. So I have peanut butter for them. But it's fairly deep, actually. And then there's a separate lid that goes on top. So this has its own little like lid. So hopefully it doesn't, spill out or anything. And then this lid just snaps on like that. So this is the first time we're trying these, but I have seen other YouTubers use these and stuff, and I haven't seen anyone have a problem with them. And then in these other Sistema containers here, the kids each have just a cheese stick I cut in half to make it fit, and then they have some fruit snacks, and this is just a Welch's kind Connor got from his class, and Lacey just has the Sam's Club brand from home, and then they each have a juice. Now to keep everything cold down here, I do have the ice packs right there, and I'm not going to put the thermos in this section, so that way these things will stay cold and then the thermos will stay hot. So I have the ice packs there, and then with this Arctic Zone brand, now they have different varieties of this. As long as you have two separate insulated areas, this is going to stay cold. And then this guy, I just stick right inside of here. So that way this temperature is hot, this temperature is cold, and everything is good to go. So that's going to be their lunch today, and we will see you guys after school. Alrighty, so the kids are home from school, and they were telling me in the car that apparently their pasta was not hot when they got to lunch, which is weird because any other time I have sent them with, food in a thermos, they always say that it's hot. So I don't know if maybe I just didn't heat it up enough in the microwave or what. So that's a bummer. And neither of them finished it either, they told me. It's pretty heavy. Hold on. I'll go back in the car with you in a second. So I'm just going to dump it, unfortunately, because it's gross by now. But it looks like the apples and the celery, and this is gone. And you guys ate everything else, though. So that's good. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I don't know what happened with their thermos. Like I said, it's the first time they've ever had cold food in those. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, and the kids have something just a little bit different today. Instead of putting the sandwich or whatever up here, I actually put a cheese stick, a few Cheetos, and that way they won't get crushed or anything in the lunchbox because that lid closes. They have a packet of fruit snacks. This is some ranch dressing to go with their veggies. Lacey has 3 pieces of carrots under her broccoli. Connor just has carrots. These are actually black grapes, and they were ginormous, so I cut most of them in half except for, like, I found 1 or 2 tiny ones, and they're just on some little picks. I don't normally cut their grapes, but those are ginormous, so that makes me a little nervous. And then I just made 1 peanut butter and jelly sandwich and just cut it in half. The kids also have early release on Friday and get out like an hour after they eat, so if they're still hungry, they can just eat at home. And then they have an apple juice as well. And then as always, in the top of their Sistema box here, they do have their lunch note and their napkin as well. So we will see you guys after school. All right, guys, the kids are home from school. And it looks like everything is gone. This is Lacey's. And then Connor. And he told me that he saved his Cheetos and fruit snacks till the very end because they were his favorite, which I thought was cute. But yeah, they ate everything. So that is it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe got some good ideas on what to pack or how to pack it. Make sure to subscribe down below and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other videos. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday or whatever day you're watching this on. And we will see you next time. Bye, guys.